Hello, hello. We're back again. I didn't even do an intro this time because I didn't want to fuck it up. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. I hope everyone can hear me okay. I hope so anyway. Sagacious, can you hear me? Because I have a habit of not adding myself to the stream. I'll just wait and see that you can hear me okay. Oh, I'm good to go. Good to go. Thank you, Irvin. Thank you. Bet you thought old Dottie had pulled the plug on me again. No, it was me arsing about, thinking I was being smart, trying to put a background of shamrocks behind me. Didn't work. I'm not trying it again. Didn't even go with the intro tonight. Just thought, sod this. I better just get on here. Sorry about that again. I'll just say hello to a few of my lovely peeps. Hello, JD. Angela's Clips and Giggles. Bones, who's in the Maldives, listening to the waves and on the beach, and here we are. Yeah. I hope you're having a great time though, Bones. I really do. Hey, Louise. Jude. Sagacious. How are you? Tilly. Hey there, girl. Replay in the house. And Julianne Jackson. Hello, hello. And Big D, of course, or Dave. Laura Lulu. Craftastic, my lovely dairy girl. Jude. If I could sing, I would, but who else have we got in the house? Oh, I haven't missed anybody. Foxy in the boxy. Irvin, my friend, my little shitster. Hello, Christine W. Good to see you. And Foxy always, thank you, Foxy, for telling them to hit the thumbs up. It's always nice to get a wee thumbs up. Sweet Lulu, hello, my friend. Haven't seen you about, Sweet Lulu, in a wee while. Dippity doo da, dippity day. And there's just another troll. Hello, my friend. And Cheryl, hello. Let me see if I got. Oh, Fiddle Dee Dee. Love that name. Love it. I think I've got everybody. And if anybody else comes in. JD, do you not know Craftastic? I wish I was back home in Derry. She's actually from the Republic, but she's moved up here a long time ago. And here's me out in where you live. But Derry's a big place, Craftastic. Come on. I'm from County Antrim, which is also a big place. So hope everybody's well. There's been a lot of shit going down this last few days. As you can see from the name of my title, coming off my fence. Apparently I am put on a fence. And I do sit on the fence. And I have a big cushion to sit on the fence. Because I try not to get involved in people's personal arguments until I feel I want to talk about it. And then I do. And tonight's one of those nights. Hello, Pocket Sand. Thank you for the vote. I appreciate it. Hey, Petunia. That's what I thought, JD. I thought you knew. Hey, Froggy. Thought you knew she was from Derry. Igma New K. Trademark. 71K JC. Right. Well, I just seen Jess had done a quick live. What in the hell was that all about? Yeah. Yeah, Irvin, I'm known as a fence sitter. There's clips made of me. I'm not going to promote them, but I do have to say I find them very funny and I laugh. Hey, Sherry. And I'm known to be a fence sitter, middle of the road. Yeah, but I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay. But I do speak out when I want to. Of course I do. It's my own channel. And I think what people have been saying is what goes on, my opinion, whatever views my chat have isn't necessarily mine, but they're free to chat among themselves. We're on a public platform. Well, Petunia, we're not really on the fence. I'm on the fence until I have to come off it. But I don't try to get involved in personal arguments until I want to speak about them. And there's a few things tonight that I do want to speak on, so I will. Yeah, Tilly, sometimes things have just went too far over that line. Irvin, I'm the same. I am friends with lots of people from different channels, and some of them really don't like each other. And I mean, really don't like each other. And we all manage it just okay, no problem. But what happened tonight wasn't okay. And for people to sit, hey, Sandra C., and say that we're this, that, and other, but it seems to be okay what was said about Jess tonight. Nah, come on now. I have a daughter 3 years younger than Jess. And I'll tell you, if some man on the internet told her to go and take a knife and make sure to do it right, do it lengthwise, and a very, very angry man at that, that's not right. Is this where we're at now? Is this where we're at? Is this where we are at? That we can't have a back and forth and an argument, call each other a bitch or a fucker and move on. We have to actually do that. Well, I don't agree with it. And it would never come out of my mouth. And I'll probably get a community post. That's fine. Go for it. I don't watch that particular creator. I just don't. And I don't listen. So go for it. Bring it on, as you say. I really don't give a shite. It's bad for Uggy. How have we got here? How have we got here? And yet there's people standing behind, waving their banner saying, don't bully me, I'm a victim, I'm a victim. Hey, Picker Leach, get on with it for fuck's sake, make your point. No, I won't get on with it, Picker. And you can fuck away off, because I know exactly who you are and I'm going to say goodbye to you. You don't have to listen to me. It's free entertainment. Go and listen to someone else. But yeah, you can fuck right off. Because it's people like you that go round stirring the shite in each other and people's chats is the problem. He's gone. Oh yeah, I remember him from Dalts. And if I want to spend the next 2 hours talking and rambling, running my gob, I can do it. I don't care. And whoever wants to listen to me are more than welcome to do it. Hey, Kim. You're back, Kim. And back, girl. Cramavalt. Hey, Leslie. As I say, it's okay. Go back and forth, call each other names. But that's going too far tonight. I think we all know that. He's another one, JD, that's got a big chip on his shoulder. And my patience is about strung out this week. Not with YouTube, but just, work. Wow. But anyway. Hey, Coco. You're right, Tilly. I will run my gob. Hey, Barb. Hey, Charlotte. No, no, that tonight was far, far too much. To get that angry and aggressive, unalive about another creator. Yeah. I know that's the time that I would need to step back and think, right, I'm just going to block. I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to interact. I'm not going to speak to this person again because I'm getting way, way too angry. It's getting out of hand. And I think he knows it himself. And he did put up an apology. And I will say that. He did. But that's up to Jess to accept that apology. But it's not on. Because this isn't the first time, is it? Is it even the second time? I don't know. Oh, you've been on a massive block rant today. Leslie, I do that all the time. I love a good old Google block. Love it. I have a couple of clips. There is a clip that I've done. Didn't put it out because it was just too long. And it was over 10 minutes. And my audience, hey, Samantha. Oh, Samantha, it was quite bad. Telling someone to basically off themselves with a big knife and to do it lengthways. It wasn't good. Yeah. Person, if it was me and I lived in the same country as that person, you know, I know what I would do. Yeah, Froggy, I get it. It's not right. You know, there is people on this platform that we really can't stand. We don't like each other, and that's fine. That's okay. Go back and forth, give the odd jab. But when it gets to this, nah. You know, I'm a mother, and if I thought somebody said that about my girl, any of my girls, I would be devastated. You know, there's just no need to it. I get there's hurt on both sides. I get that. Things have been said on both sides. But this, too far, too far. And, you know, she's had it for the last couple of days. My clip's actually about the whole drama divides thing. And I'm going to play that in a wee minute or two. Yeah, Froggy, I watch none, zero, zilch. Then I don't hear unless I get tagged. Hey, Ginger. And as Sagacious said, don't be looking at your mentions anymore. And I'm doing that. I'm just going to stop looking at mentions because you keep getting tagged and things and their clips and videos. Look, I make clips. I get it. I'm okay with it. But I don't have to watch it. Oh, look here. I hope she gets to Salem. What is the end game, Bones? I don't know. I don't know. How much further can we go on here? It has got out of hand. There's a lot of this going on. And it's affecting people's mental health. Hey, beautifully broken. Welcome. I think this is your first time in the channel. You'll get a warm welcome here. We are a nice crowd. We definitely are. Don't listen to what the others say about us. Kim says he talks about people's mental health. He needs to check his own. That's not someone with a healthy mind. It's very aggressive, very angry. I think if I got that way over anyone on the internet, I know I would step back. Well, Bones, you've been there with Kelly. You've been there the whole distance. You know exactly what's been going on. You know what Kelly went through. Kelly's now off the tubes. I hope she does come back someday. I wouldn't blame her if she didn't. But there's nothing wrong with taking 6 months out. Because it does get too much sometimes. And I'm glad I'm actually not in it as much since I went back to work. and I don't get to watch and see what the hell's going on. Hey, Megsie, how's your ribs? Sorry, I had to cough there. I think she will come back, Bones. But there's nothing wrong with taking a few months off. Come back, fresh, your mind renewed. Cut out everything that went on before. Don't fall back into that. You can't fall back into the old patterns. You can't. You've got to. Is there two Gingers, Tilly? There should be our Ginger, who's a mod, out of the shadows. But there is two Gingers. Who's the other Ginger? Hold on to pick back. Ginger Treasure. That's... Ah, right. That's not you, is it? Ginger Treasure. Oh, she used to wrote one by mistake. That's okay, because I was going to block it, but I'll not block it now. Hey, Deb. Oh, Deb, no, you talk away. I'm just running my gob. I talk back and forth to yous. I do look at my chat, and I love having a chat with yous all. But I do hope Jess will be all right. Hey, white CIS, mate. For fuck's sake, woman, get on with it. Well, look, I'm Irish. Not only am I Irish, I'm Northern Irish. I'll be here for a good couple of hours. So, sit yourself down, get a wee drink, and relax and chill. This might not be the channel for you. I get it. But there's plenty others. And as I say, it's free entertainment. I mean, some nights we were on here for a couple of hours and we could be chatting about this, that, there, and the other. That's what we do. And we've got, hey, Deadly Queens. How are you? I don't know what they're waiting for. Get on with it. I'm a woman. I'm just going to talk and chat. There's not going to be any big fireworks, on here tonight. Please don't be thinking that. This is just our wee group that we come together on a Saturday and we have a chat about this, that, and the other. How many Gingers? 1 Ginger, 2 Ginger, 3 Gingers, 4. Oh, Christine, I know. There's not going to be any big educational, you're not going to come away from here learning anything. I can tell you that now. Well, this is it, Christine. I think it's Picker. Picker will go probably and make a video about me now because I told him to fuck off. Some people can give it out, but Jesus, they can't take it. They've got to make a community post about you, make a video about you. God. Look, I own it. I don't care. Call me a Karen. I really don't give a shit. I'm quite happy being a Karen, and an Irish Karen at that. Hey, Serena. Good to see you. Oh, Samantha. There was an awful tragic accident in Donegal where a petrol station, gas station, it blew up. And, he's blocked, Laurie. He's gone. I told him to FUC away off and he's gone. And how many, Samantha, was killed? Was there 10? Yeah, you're right, Louise. That is work. That is work, girl. So I've got a clip. If you want to hear it, I had to add something in at the end because I just loved it. It's got nothing to do with the topic at hand, but when you hear it, you'll get it. So, should I put on this clip? Oh, we youngster as well. And a tragedy in Thailand as well. Oh my God. Well, I don't know if you know all that's happened over the last couple of days. Natasha had done a stream, and it was relating to Drama Divides. I actually didn't know Drama Divides. That's her channel name. Didn't know her. If I thought anything of it, I thought she was a long-term Natasha supporter. But we found out she actually wasn't. Now, people change their names on here all the time. Everyone does it. Yep. But this is a wee bit different. So I'm just going to play this clip. Oh, Samantha. That's bad. Right, I'm going to share the screen and hopefully, I'll get this going the first time round. But give me patience now. Patience, people. Don't be expecting too much. Here we go. Present. Oh, that's different. Share screen. Right, I can't see the chat, so you can let me know. No, I can't actually see the chat on my phone. You can let me know if you hear this, okay? So here we go. Oh, need to go back. Yep, I think you can see the screen. You can let me know if you can hear it okay. Hey, look, it's Mom. How are you? That's fine, no problem. Just give me a thumbs up on your way out, love. Oh, wee babies. Oh, my God. Right, here we go. Deb, I haven't a lot of patience myself. So I really can't talk about other people, but really it's YouTube, so we just kind of have to learn patience a wee bit. Here we go. Right, better turn off the mute. Sagacious, give me a thumbs up if you hear it okay.
Some of you probably have no idea what's going on. Some of you do. So I was messaged that I had to hear
Hey,
Natasha's
Mary.
live.
Can you hear it okay? Good. Sounds good. Let's go back. We're sucking diesel now, everyone. That's okay, Mary. Lurk away. Your friend Bones is lying in the Maldives.
Some of you probably have no idea what's going on. Some of you do. So I was messaged that I had to hear Natasha's live. And I'm like, the fuck? Now, fairly rarely does anybody tell me that I should go listen to a Natasha live, right? We usually don't pay it any mind.
True.
And this one particular situation, I have to say, thanks, Natasha. So what Natasha came out with and told us all is who is behind Drama Divides. So off the bat, let me say this. There was a time when I said, I know who you are to Drama Divides, and that was my attempt into scaring her to shut the fuck up. I want you all to remember that this person came out of nowhere doing 8-hour lives on me. Okay. Recorded every single time it went live, twisted every single thing I said, the whole 9 yards. Just went live all the time. And it was always, always, always about me. So when I said, by the way, Dee Dee, I know who you are with your cute ears, I was trying to scare her into shutting up. Well, it comes to find out I do know drama device pretty damn well, don't I, Heather? I know we're pretty damn well. And I'm going to show you all how well. Dude, this one had me fucking stunned. Stunned. I'm hurt. I feel it's eerie. It's scary how YouTube can do this. It's scary how people can do this. It is scary how you could kind of think you know somebody and not. And Heather, I'll send you a link if you want to explain yourself to show you guys how much I thought I was close to this woman. Okay. God, I don't even know what I look like. I don't care. So these are messages between me and Drama Divides. Right? This is somebody I thought was a supporter of mine. Tell you all how I know that it's her. Because my last communication with her was in March. Guess when her channel started? Take a guess. I'll wait. March 2nd. Okay. So, Natasha, you claimed that I knew it was her. You want to know what my latest message from her was? Ready? You please try and talk to NC, have a one-on-one civil conversation with no one else and no chat involved. I think it all needs to stop. It's going too far. What do you say? That was my last text with Heather. I questioned her privately.
Right, are we getting this? That Drama Divides was known as Bloomin' Heather, and she had been up on panel with Jess. I don't know whether it was one or two occasions, but they did have an offline friendship, which had started with emails and then went to Texas. So they would have text back and forth, all good. Her last contact with Heather was, say, around March. And then she didn't hear from her. Okay, we've got that, JD. So Drama Divides used to go by the name Bloomin' Heather. Bloomin' Heather was part of Granny's channel. Now, no one knew this. No one knew this. We just knew her as Drama Divides. I didn't watch her because there would have been maybe 8 to 10 hour live streams, even when I was over with Dorothy on Granny. You know, it's too much. It's too much. But Granny did not know that Heather had went and started a channel called Drama Divides. Granny obviously doesn't go over and look where she knows somebody's going to be dragging her for 10 hours. She doesn't go there. She doesn't listen to it. Why would she? Why would you put yourself through that abuse? She talked on the phone also, right? Jess supported her, right? And we have to remember, people say, well, how would you not know? You know, she hadn't been over to that channel. I think she'd maybe been over once. She didn't connect it. Why would she? Why would she? They had no falling out. There's no arguments, no big showdowns. Why would she think? It is beautifully broken. So have we all got that? And you didn't know. A lot of people didn't go over. I didn't know who she was at all. And I'm going to be honest, I just did not know her at all. No, she hasn't dibbity-doo, as far as I know. But we'll let Granny, and then Natasha speaks, and then there's a little bit at the end where Drama Divides speaks.
And I figured it was this Natasha comment. Amanda, we found out who Drama Divides is thanks to one of Natasha's subscribers going back, I guess, and going into my link. So let me tell you guys a little bit more about Heather. Okay, we start off in emails. Thought she was supportive, thought she was a friend, thought it was good. I guess she has a son close to my son's age because she was going to send us clothes. Now, let me tell you how eerie YouTube is. This woman went from wanting to send me clothes. We would privately converse. She would text me a lot, as you can see. okay, to create a full-blown 8 to 9 to 10 hours a day live attacking me. So, yeah, I'm confused too, Callie, because I thought Heather was a friend. So, Heather, I'm going to personally send you a link if you want to come on and explain yourself, but this is fucking eerie. It's weird. And you literally went from saying this all went too far to you doing much worse. I don't know if any of you recall, or listen, so people are like, well, how didn't you catch on to her voice? How didn't you know? I didn't watch her shit. I don't watch her stuff. Her videos were totally anti slander and bashing of me. So I had no, I didn't watch. So I wouldn't catch on to a voice because I wouldn't know. Now that I heard it all and I seen it, I get it. That's her. I don't understand why. It is creepy as fuck. It is extremely creepy to think this person went from being so supportive that we would privately converse with each other to full-blown hate me streams. So why don't you come out, Heather, and explain to us all how we got here, what was going through your mind, what happened to make you switch, why you deceived Natasha and me, because Heather was like part of our community. Like she was on panels. Yeah, I'm going to text you a StreamYard link if you'd like to come up. I mean, we got each other's numbers, right? We're homies, girl.
Hey,
What's
Chloe.
up? We're friends. Yeah, this is somebody who, like, I literally would converse with. Like, I am so thankful, Heather, drama devised, that I never gave you an address to send clothes for my son to. I'm so glad that
I get that. I was once asked by someone for my address, not anybody that I'm friendly with now, by the way. She wanted to send me something, and I remember I was going to give it, and then something was like, nah, there's just something, and Jesus, am I glad I didn't. When you get that feeling, you have to be so careful on YouTube, and it's sad. It is sad. Oh, good, Mary. So you're in here. You have to be so careful. You do not know who's behind anybody's screen. You really, really don't. And someone that you think that you're friendly with, don't give them any personal details out. Just don't.
my alert immediately went up, and I thought, yeah, I probably shouldn't give this person. I can do without. Now, Irish Crime, the last text from her was, okay, so the day before the last, you guys ready? I got, hey,
Yeah,
Jess, I'm sorry
deadly.
this has happened. If you need a shoulder to cry on or just someone to vent to, you can call me or text me anytime. I may not always have the best advice, but I'm a great listener, and I'm here for you. I said, thank you, Heather.
Good night, Bones. Thank you, my love.
Could you imagine if I actually did confide in her?
Yep.
Then my final text from her was 2 days later. Hey, girl, will you please try and talk to NC? Have a one-on-one civil conversation with no one else and no chat involved? I think it all needs to stop. It's going too far. What do you say? And your idea of stopping it was to add to it and make it worse. You do suck, Heather. DD, you suck.
I know you wouldn't, Tia.
Now, my question is, why? Why? Because I called your ass out about having Lycan in your chat and all the people that hate. Now I understand why you had them in there. Now I understand 100% why you had Navigator and Brittany and all of those people in your...
Right, I'm going to say this about NC. This is a betrayal of her too. She had no idea, none, that Drama Divides had previously, until very recently, had sat up on panels and obviously was talking about her. I think a lot of people from Natasha's community believed that she was a supporter. I have no idea how it all turned out like this. Absolutely not. Wow.
In your chat and would never block them. Now I understand why. You used me to build your channel.
Hello, Jane.
And you came over here and pretended that you were somebody else. Changed your name.
Hey, be good.
After you sat on panel night after night after night with Granny.
Hold on, be good. Hi, Jer, my tone is friendly here. Yep, me and you have no problems, be good. Jessica went on the second or third live on Drama Divide's chat and talked for a while. I just wonder how she couldn't tell. Dee Dee has a very obvious voice, doesn't she? She does and she doesn't. I had to listen to what Natasha had put out a few times. Hey, Diamond Eyes, Fraudbusters. I do get, here, look, I get why you're asking, because I thought the same. Jess did explain it. You have to remember, they had no issues with each other. For her to suddenly turn and do 10-hour live streams, a lot of nights, and with Natasha, what the hell? I mean, you just don't expect that. You just don't expect that. Yeah, she did, JD. But she turned from supporting Jess to opening a channel and supporting Natasha. It's crazy. It is. It's crazy. She was on panel with Drama Divides, I think, or Heather on New Year's Eve. As Be Good said, I think Jess did say she went over to Drama Divides. Be Good, I don't know. But I do know that Jess is shook and she doesn't even trust herself. Because it's a big, it's horrible. It is horrible. I agree, Cheryl Lutz. Yeah. You don't expect that. Obviously, if you have a fallout with someone, you do kind of expect it. But this, Jess was done real wrong. And so was Natasha, because she wouldn't have sat up there. She would have thought, what the hell's going on?
Literally kissing her ass, talking shit about me. So the only thing that you've done is come full circle. You started out talking shit about me, and you've ended up talking shit about me again. You went from doing deep dives on Granny to doing deep dives on me on shit that's so irrelevant from years ago. All of the people who left here and stayed with Dee Dee.
Yeah, she has smoked just about.
Y'all just as dumb as she is. Y'all over there calling me a liar. Bitch, you've been how many people? Another fake as fuck person who can't be their damn self. You've had how many identities on here? Shit. There ain't no telling how many. Y'all call me all these damn names. All this shit y'all say. When the truth is, y'all.
Thank you for bringing that up, T. Adams. Should have said that. Jess has explained before that she was in a car accident and she does have short-term memory loss. Plus, not even expecting someone would do this. We're not talking about an odd clip here or there. We're talking about, I don't know how many live streams was done. And it was constantly just on Granny, dragging her. It's a bit crazy.
Y'all the ones that does the most. I don't do half the shit y'all do. If you can't be your damn self, there's a problem. You was just sitting up on Granny's panel on New Year's discussing whether or not my child really got hurt by a firework. I guess all the bruises and shit that was on her face were fake, right? Guess that was some, I don't know, special effects makeup. Y'all want to talk about evil and shady and scammers and all this shit? And y'all the same damn ones. The ones who always talk about it are the ones who's doing it. damn bunch of idiots all got multiple personalities. You cannot make this shit up.
That's some things I wanted to discuss on here.
Okay. I clipped this because I felt it was genuine, and I do still think it was genuine. But I didn't put it out as a clip. On September the 29th, Dee Dee apologised to Granny on a live. That is just last week, before we actually found out, just a week before we found out who she was. I do believe this was genuine and from her heart. And she did seem quite distressed. Hi, Welch. How are you?
It's probably going to come to a shock to a lot of people. Some of you may have seen Granny and has been in chats at the same time that I've been in chats, and we've talked in the same chats, right? And people are like shocked that we're in the same chat together. And I'm in no way trying to be best friends with Granny. I'm not trying to get into her community. I'm not trying to take her subscribers or get her subscribers. But I did apologize to Granny for attacking her looks and for going after her when she's done nothing to me. It's the right thing to do on my part. Because I let Natasha influence me.
Exactly. That's not your heart. That's not your heart.
Yeah, that's not who I am.
It's not.
It's not who I am, and I'm really disappointed that I did that.
Mm-hmm.
She definitely had a lot of influence on. Well, obviously, I mean, I said I was starting my channel in support of her.
Yeah.
Right.
And I can't, I mean.
She started her channel in support of Natasha. What was the sudden, that's quite a big jump from going at Sunday to suddenly doing a flip completely. Then to go at Sunday that done absolutely nothing to you. I remember Jess asking, what did I do in you? And she said nothing. And I think you can be influenced by people, I agree. But influenced that much? I don't know.
And obviously, I can't turn back time now, right? Like, I can't.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm so mad at myself that I did that.
I know.
I'm sorry.
It sucks and it hurts.
I get emotional because I'm really upset with myself that I did that.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, all we can do at this point is just move on from it. We can't take it back. I mean, we can't change it. But would I want someone going after me that I thought who had never done anything to me? Probably not. I mean, it hurts, right?
I'll do you one better. Check this out. So clip this, motherfucker. I match fucking energies. How about that?
I had to put that last bit in. Or TT? No, I had to put that last bit in with TT, even though it had nothing to do with the topic. I love TT. I'll tell you, I'm starting to get little clips together because we're nearly at the end of the year. So I'm trying to get as many clips from different creators. So I'm going to do a live coming up to Christmas where things I haven't put out in clips that we can have a laugh and a joke about, just a bit of fun. No, TTs. Yeah, they all can sit over at the skank table. We don't want part of the skank table. No, thank you. No, thank you. So basically, I know some people are a bit confused. I do believe that was genuine. She did break down. She did say there was no reason for her to go after Granny. And there wasn't, because there wasn't any fallout. Did Natasha influence her? I actually don't think so, because she did admit that she set up her channel to support Natasha. And we all know how that goes. You know, come on. Hey, Barnes. But for Jess, me, I'm not really great at the forgiving business. Yeah, it is replay. I get it. If the things had been said about me that had been said about Jess, things that had, hours and hours of a channel going at you, yeah, I would find that hard. And not only that, I would actually be shook to think that it was somebody that I was friendly with. Yeah, oh gee, I look, I respect that. She needs to come back on. I'm not telling her to come back on, but if it was me, I would come bloody back on, and I would explain myself. Because this is somebody that has done nothing to you. We've all separated from people on here, acquaintances, but we haven't set up a channel to go at them for no reason. I personally would feel some sort of way. I'm not joking. And I think she is hurt. Jess, well, I know she's hurt. Of course she's bloody hurt. Can you imagine that? Do you think so, Fish? You think she was about to, she knew her time was up? Not that her time was up, but the cover was going to, she was going to be revealed who she was. Yeah, Caroline, yeah. Well, see, a lot of you think that she knew that this was going to come out. And I don't know what way she can come back from this. Because, yeah, 10 hours a day. Where are you, replay? Hold on, I'm going to highlight this because this is the truth. Yeah. Full on hate for nothing. Nothing. Well, it is odd. But look, this is YouTube. People dig. Somebody just might have been in her chat and thought, I know that voice. I know that bloody voice. I think that's bloomin' Heather. And then they go on a deep dive. We know what it's like on here. I'm surprised she even got away with it so long. You know, I get what Be Good was saying. I get that. You know, it was done. Yeah, Kim. Yeah. She's going to have to answer that. And I'm not going to accept, well, again, my own opinion, I wouldn't accept that she was influenced that much. Nobody could influence me to go after somebody for 10, 12 hours, 8 hours, whatever it was, on a regular basis on somebody that didn't do sweet FA to me. Not even sit in a chat that length of time. You know, it is a bit much. I just don't really get it. I'm just reading your comments. Because we never entertained DD, because she was the hate channel, plus as Heather, it was once on panel. Yeah. I didn't know her. I didn't know her at all. I never watched the woman. I didn't watch her as DD, and I didn't watch her as Heather. I did reach out to her once, and it was about a month or so ago, when she allowed Dot on panel, and it was a shit show. A lot of allegations, no proof, because there's nothing there about me. And I did ask her to take it down, that she was up there lying, and to allow somebody up there to tell lies like that wasn't on. And she did apologise for it. And I was glad that she did. There was also another man mentioned in that live who was accused by Dot of some pretty bad things. And he also reached out, which she sorted out. I don't know, Beautifully Broken. Why would you do that? You'd be better saying, look, I'm finished going after Natasha. This is not really what I want to do. I actually, if anything, feel a bit of sympathy towards her. And I'm going to just jump out of this. And if she wanted to go with Natasha's, there's nothing wrong with that. Plenty of people do that, if that's what you want to do. Some people, you know. But then to set up a channel, and it was going after Jess. It's a bit crazy. We've got to admit it is a bit bloody crazy. But I don't know. I don't think there'll be any coming back from this with Jess. Like, I mean, there was too much said. It's just too hurtful. But that's my husband coughing. Sorry about that. You hear everything. Now, well, let's say it's... I don't know if there is a hidden motive. I think she probably just changed her mind, wanted to stop going after Natasha. He's in the other room, burnt popcorn, watching the footy, I think, or golf. No, I can't see it, OG. I can't see it. Nah, you know, there's too much. Well, I wouldn't. You know, when I'm done, I'm done. That's it. There's no going back with me. I never get that with people. 1 minute they're at each other's throats, and then the next minute they're besties. You can never be besties with someone that, hey, Diamond Eyes, that has dragged you. You just can't. Well, I wouldn't want to be because I wouldn't trust them. But I think she I did think she was genuine. I don't know. Maybe there was reasons for her to feel that way. Did she know it was going to come out? If somebody's going to talk bad about you, you know, everybody has fallouts. I get that. And it's okay if you're given jobs here or there. But to do it the way that it went there, it was a bit much. It was a bit much. But you can't change your name anymore, mate. I mean, if your voice is out there, well, it's like me. I couldn't get away. I've got a very obvious accent. Come on, let's be honest. I couldn't go on and let on that I'm Susie from the UK. You would know it's me. She does need, T. Adams, I actually agree with that. That actually should have been all removed. That all needs to be done. Hey, Broken Justice. Yes, Broken Justice. I just played a clip there. It was actually Natasha. Someone from Natasha's community realised that Drama Divides was actually a woman called Bloomin' Heather, who was part of Jess's Granny's Watchings channel. And no one knew. Jess didn't even know. Well, you could, JD. You could be me. Craftastic, you could even be me. Yeah, it needs, and I agree. They all need to come down. It's just too much at this stage. Oh, Samantha, there's always drama. Sure you know, but thanks for coming in. Well, I mean, she is very soft-spoken. But you know, how many people do we not chat to on here? We get chatting to quite a few people. Oh, that's true, Fiddle DD. I tell you, there's a lot of bloody single white females on here. Jesus, what a rookie. Fraud busters, you'll be clipping for days. Fraud, if there's anything ever I clip, you are more than welcome to use anything. Not that I put out a good few couple of this week, but now I'm back to work. I just don't have the time. It's actually easier for me to come on and do a live, but I do like doing my clips. Jessica actually had a clip up, and I'm going to play it, of them lovely Molly Golightly. And there's a hell of a lot of clip channels coming up as well, Fraud. Some really good ones. I think you are, Dave. Because sometimes I just don't get it. It's bloody crazy. Hey, Granny, we were just showing a video there. I don't know if you caught it, but you can watch it back. Is it gone, Mulch? Is that video that Lycan put up earlier gone? Of course somebody clipped it. I did talk about that as well, Jess. You know, it's just, that's way, way, way over any line that any of us should be okay with. If you let yourself get that angry. Yeah, we are burnt popcorn, definitely. Then it's time to just step back. And it is anger and aggression. And it's not healthy. It's not healthy for anybody. You know, if I saw my name, I get mentioned and I get clips done and people tag me, I just don't respond to them. Sometimes I do respond. Of course I do. But you can't respond. Hey, Bonnie. Welcome. Welch, yeah. Oh, I just played it. I just played it. That, I didn't actually publish it. I'll publish it tomorrow because it was 10 minutes and there's yourself in it, Natasha in it, and then a clip that I'd got from Drama Divides last week when she apologised to you. Yeah, you've had it rough. The last couple of days has been pretty shitty on here. Pretty shitty on here. But you do have a lot of support. We all support you. And, you know, if you're going to get upset, if you give it out, you've got to take it. Come on. Your name is going to be mentioned. All our names gets mentioned. Angela, your name gets mentioned, I'm sure, quite a lot. I know. It's definitely down though, is it? It's probably been reported that many times. Jesus. And I'm surprised. I'm going to say this. Nobody in chat thought anything wrong with that. Yeah. So they can't come back at us for any old shit. Maybe a bad name that was called or this, that, and the other. Nah. We've never, not one of us in here has ever said anything like the sort. I know that, T. Adams. Yeah, you just want to be left alone. I don't think that's too much to ask. And of course people are going to get comments said. If there's a video up and if it's about a certain, you are going to make a comment. We all do that. A jab here or there. Come on, that's never going to stop. But that tonight, that's anger, real anger. And as I said, I don't care. I know that I'll get called out because he won't be able to stop. I mentioned his name. Go for it. I won't listen to it. All good. Did you like the TT bit at the end? Had to get her in, girl. Had to get her in. Well, you can't apologise really for something like that just by a community post. You've got to make it genuine because that's too much. Far, far too much. I know you can take jabs. We all take jabs on here. That's what we do. Hey, wandering sub. But that, nah. That's what I said. I have a daughter who's 30. And if I thought anybody said even a quarter of the things that has been said, it's too much. And Beautifully Broken, you're more than welcome in here. And I'm sorry about what happened to you this week. I didn't, if you notice with my clips, I do edit out people's names. Because they don't need to, that doesn't need to be added in again. And I do that with every clip if I can. I don't like putting in people's names. I try to edit them out. I know that. I've seen that, Granny. I know that. But I said something about, forgiving and apologies. I'm not really on too much for the forgiveness. People have to earn their forgiveness. Just saying I'm sorry, it doesn't work for me. People have to show they're sorry. There is something else I want to bring up. As I said, I'm off my fence tonight. And I normally do sit on the fence and I'm all right with that. Quite happy sitting on my wee fence with my cushion. I'm going to talk about my friend CJ. Right. CJ put up a post earlier. CJ hasn't been live for the last, 11, 12 days. She has her own health issues, and it's not something that she comes on here on a daily and talks about because it's private. We've all had fallings out with people. I had a big falling out with Dorothy, as you know. But if I came on here every Saturday and talked about Dorothy, every clip I did was talking about Dorothy, I would like somebody to say, wind your neck and jaw and shut your mouth, right? Let it go. It's an obsession. And it is getting to the stage. CJ left a community, came over to this community, but that wasn't good enough. So, Marie, I'm speaking to you. And I would like to offer you to come up on my panel for me and you to have a chat. If you want to bring your friend with you, that's fine. There'll be no shouting, there'll be no yelling, but we can have a reasonable conversation. You've went round where you found an opening. If CJ has had a fallout with someone, but we all know what YouTube's like. 1 week you're fell out, the next week you're friends again. You can't deny that you're in them chats. You'll see you in chats that you've never been in before. I get that you'd had issues and that you fell out. But you know what? Sometimes you have to let things go. Me and Dot done shit on me. Yep. I could talk about that all the time. People get tired. You've got about a week where people are interested. Hey, One Red Rose. After that, they don't want to know. What was said to Jess tonight will be forgotten in a week, because that's the way it is. Nobody's ever, I'm sure, said anything as bad as that to you. I certainly wouldn't think so. You'll see an opening, you'll go in, you'll try to get on the panel, and you have got on panels. And you tell the same story. Nobody's really listening because they've heard it, they're not interested. Whether it happened a month ago, 6 months ago, 12 months ago, just not interested. She said that she's quite happy to never speak your name again. But what's happening now? You came on here and you did send emails. Maybe not you, but I read the email that was sent to Dorothy because Dorothy sent it to me. Look at this. There's some nutter that used to be in that doesn't like CJ. So what? She tossed it. Because we know what it's like on YouTube. People fall out, they make up. That's the way it is. Granny got an email. I don't know who that was sent from. I'm not saying it was you. Why? Why? I would never do that. Who's interested? Nobody's interested in this shit. I get that you're hurt and you must be really, really hurt because you can't let go of this. You claim that you're a victim of CJ's, but that's not that's not. It can't be that anymore because you're actually making CJ a victim now because of the harassment. I know that it's your group that have set up a clip channel that every video has me, CJ, and Laurie in it. Why? I don't care. I laugh. I think they're funny. But why? Because I'm friends with CJ and Laurie? I don't clip yous because I'm not fucking interested in you. I don't care. I don't listen to you. So what? Then there's the other channel, Clip It Hip, showing things that happened years ago. We've seen them. We know about them. We're not interested. And it's just not right anymore. But I know this. I'm going to offer you to come up and have a chat with me. I mean, people are tired. Like, let's be honest. You go into Dot's. Dot comes over the same old shite. She hasn't got any new content. She's going over the same old shite about CJ, about me, about... Nobody's interested. They don't care. They only want to know what's going on now. Over the last 24, 48 hours. Not what happened 3-4 years ago. Well, you know, if she's claiming to be so afraid to leave her home, Nikki, hold on to highlight this. What the fuck is she on YouTube running from chat to chat to chat? And we see CJ's name's been dropped. What the fuck? If somebody was stalking me and I was so scared of them, I wouldn't mention their name. I just wouldn't do it. But the hurt to CJ has to stop. And anybody that allows that and allows somebody to come up and talk shit over the same thing again and again and again they are promoting the harassment against CJ. That is what they're doing. And we're meant to be saying, oh, we're against bullying, we're against this, we're against that, but we're not, are we? When we allow people like that on to promote hate against another person. It's okay to go back and forth, but do we keep going on and on and on? There's something not right. It's fucking crazy. And I'm sorry for swearing, but I'm angry. Hey, Hummer Muffin. Oh, yeah, Granny, they will cry and scream and say, I'm the victim, if anybody comes back at them. But yet, they sit in chats when the nastiest, vilest shit is said about someone. Where's the uproar tonight? Talking about that knife thing. That was terrible. Where was the uproar? Middle-aged mothers and grandmothers. Do we think that's okay? Because I don't. And I've always said that I get that there's two sides to a story. There was wrongs done on both sides. But is that all what you've got? Is that what your content? Is that what your YouTube experience is? To keep going on and on about the same thing? Because it doesn't look good. And I don't give a fuck how many clips you make of me, how many community posts you make. I don't give a shit because I've got them all, I've got you all blocked. Right? But people need to stop it. She's in every chat. Why do you have to keep saying the same thing? It's like if I came on every day, put a clip out about, what Dot did to me 7 months ago. Who cares? Nobody cares. They might like me, but they still don't bloody care. And it's not a joke, One Red Rose. You're right, it's not a joke. None of this shit is a joke. And it's always, the same people will come up, if their name's even mentioned anywhere. They'll fire up that live stream, get it going, run into chats, offend it. Get the fuck. And I hate seeing her like this. Can you imagine? That's what I said. I have a 30-year-old daughter. You're 3 years older than her. And if I thought anyone said that about her on here, 2 of them actually, jeez. This is mothers, grandmothers. And we're okay to sit in and talk about vaginas and about another woman's vagina, the dirtiest filth. Hey, Megan, I'm not a fucking prude. But I know what's right and what's wrong. A reality check. They need a bit more than that. And it is instigation. It's getting it going. People running from fucking chat to chat. I see them. I'm a clip channel. That's what we do. We get clips sent to us. Hundreds of fucking clips. Screenshots are sent. And you're like, it's the same people stirring up the same old shite. I know there's 2 sides to each story. I get that. There's been hurt on both sides. But what do we do? So if Robbie and CJ makes up tomorrow, you'll not be on Robbie's instigating. If CJ makes up with another creator, that's what happens. That's what happens on YouTube. It's fickle. Fickle. Yeah, Janae, that's another bloody shit show. I meant to actually reach out to Carlin and ask her to send me a clip because I could not get that clip. We always seem to revert back to the old P word. Calling men peas. My God. That's the same. That's what happened in our old community. People were called peas. Any male in the community. You're a P. You had to be a P. Hey, Melissa. Nobody has to make up. Nobody has to make up and be best friends. But we can agree to disagree and ignore each other. Of course, there's going to be jabs. There's people I don't like and don't like me. We give each other jabs. I know you do, Diamond. That's what you do. But you don't go to this extreme. Is this where we're going to end up? No one is innocent. We've all played a part in this. But for God's sake. I'm a saint. I'm a nun. I don't do no wrong. Look, I do plenty. I can run my mouth. I get that. And I'm okay getting an odd jab or a clip here. My God. But there's a line that I think all of us shouldn't go across. And I think them boundaries have definitely been broke. And I am upset. CJ's my friend, and I hate seeing her like this. It's not right. I can fuel up everybody. If I went in, I could start up lives every night, get a crowd of people in, get them, up to high-do, as we would say. But I'm not in people's chats talking about this one or, you know, about, oh, Dot done this 2 years ago on me and she done this. They say, fuck off, Jer. We're not interested. It's getting boring and it's harassment now. It is harassment. She does have a lot of anxiety. Anybody would have a lot of anxiety. She just wants to come in, do a bit of singing, do her cartoons. Granny, even if there was proof, look, on both sides, I get it. Hurt is always done on both sides, right? But you know, when you've heard it the once, do we really need to hear it all the time? Oh, she's doing or having this one up on panel. To say what? Go up on panel. But whoever brings her up on panel is promoting the harassment, right? Just remember that. Then it's on. It's on for every one of us. Because are we all going to do that then? We'll let everybody come up on panel. We can do that. If that's the way that we want to do this, I've no problem. Hey, Nightmare, if I didn't say hello earlier. Yeah, I agree, Melissa. You can, but if that other person is infiltrating chats continuously, and you see them going in, and you can actually see the comments, we get the clips, and it's like, oh, there she is. She has to bring something up about CJ. It's pathetic. Do these people spend their time on the fucking YouTubes? I just don't know. But I would like to have a chat. Marie, I can be reasonable, and I'm sure you can be reasonable. My panel's open. Because there's not really any other panels in this community that's free that you haven't been on, is there? Let's face it, you've been on practically everybody's panel or everybody's chat and real dragon sessions. But the last time what we said was, CJ, if they start dragging, we're going to go right back. And we did with Dot. So if Dot goes on, starts dragging with CJ, we're just going to hit that live button and we're going to go back each and every time. And I've got clips for days. Yeah. You see, I know, I get that, Melissa Jade. I can do it. But it's I get it. Some people deal with it differently and it's hard. And then you feel that it's just continuous and that you can't move on. It's hard. No, that's true. Granny's watching. That'll be clipped now. That'll be clipped. Clips for days. But I did want to come out tonight and say a few things. Because, you know, you can sit back. I try not to interfere in people's personal arguments, but then it goes too far and you do have to say something because right is right, wrong is wrong. Yeah, well, Angela, I could say plenty on that. But moving on. No, when I say I'm offering a place, we can have a chat. We're not going to go over shite. She phoned my father, she done this, and I phoned her mother and her brother. Because they'll, you know, I mean, it's not all one-sided. Let's make sure we get the whole story. Because you're only, the other person's only going to tell what's favourable to them. Of course they are. Look, who's your enemy one week isn't your enemy the next. Right? So next week, everybody could be friends. There's certain people that I'll never be friends with on here. And I'm okay with that. I don't want them to do with them. Don't want them to do with them type of people. But sometimes you just have to say, look, you know, where are we going? Because it is harassment. It's getting it is harassment. It's been like that for a long time now. Hey, Amber Lou. And there is going to be comments. I'm not talking about, we've all left comments under chats. We've all said this, we've all said that. I get that. What's this here? Can't see you, White Fox. Don't know you. Welcome to the stream, White Fox. If you can't handle the truth, if you can't handle the truth, if you can't handle the trolls. Yeah, there's trolling and trolling. I'm okay with a bit of troll. No problem with trolling. But when it's the same old shite continuously, then there's, you know, breaking off. I mean, that's their whole content in that little group is CJ. They'll do lives in CJ. They'll clip CJ. They'll go back years and clip stuff. And it's repeat, repeat, repeat. It's getting boring. Not only is it boring, it's bullying. Let's just call it for what it is. I can't see White Fox. I can now. If you can't handle the trolls on YouTube, get your goddamn ass off YouTube and stop crying what others said or do. Well, you know, for 90% of the time you can actually do that. But what's the point of trolls just keeping going over the same old sad shite? Right? We're not in a community that's I mean, this is what 95% female, and the shit I've seen females doing to each other. You can't see White Folks. Well, there is, Bonnie, actually. There is a difference between trolling and online stalking. Yeah, probably. I don't see White Folks either. Or is it Wild Fox? It's my accent. It's Wild Fox. It's my accent. No, it's not White Folks. It's Wild Fox. Give me a break. I'm Irish. Ha ha, Kim. I've everybody confused. There is High Plains Grifter. There is a White Fox. Oh, can I highlight the comment? Hold on till I go up. White Fox. Hold on. Hey, enchant it. I can't bloody find it now. That's strange. It's not coming up my StreamYard, but it's coming up on my phone. Because I normally ignore StreamYard when I'm on a live because they're so far behind. I hate, who's that there? Ah, good, yeah. Thanks, girls. We're not doing that in here. Right, I think that's sorted. I'm going to drop my PayPal. I'm not monetized, but I do take tips for an Irish coffee. The chick. That's it, the chick. Ah, thank you, Nightmare. I actually corrected the other thing because that was a whole mess up. I lost my temper with the old Nightbot. Hey, Amber Lou. But definitely, I am more than happy if we can come to some sort of resolution to come up, have a chat, and see if we can get something sorted out. because CJ is very popular. She loves it. I love an Irish coffee, Angela. I can drink 2 or 3, no problem. But they have to be made right, in particular on how they're made. Listen here, white folks, wild folks. Oh, don't, I'm telling you. Gee, it has been a bit of a week, though. But I hope maybe next week it'll be quieting down. Who am I joking? Oh, everyone, if you don't already know, I can inform you that I heard from multiple communities about us. And they call us the Cray Cray Anti-NC Very Oin community. What? Cray Cray? Well, there is a few. Do you think, are we really? Bailey's, like, I have a wee Bailey's and an Irish coffee's nice too. I'm not a big drinker, but I do like a drink when I go out. Yeah, CJ's brilliant. She is, and I miss her. I miss her being on here. Obviously, I speak to her off here, but I miss her being on here. And I would love her to come back, being able to do a bit of crack. Just be yourself. And what, it does, I mean, I know that when you hear your name mentioned continuously, it can take it, of course it does, it takes you down. They're calling us Cray Cray Janae May. Not Janae May, Janae Ann. I don't know, Hammer Muffin, I think that was a spelling mistake. Oh, look, we've got the helicopters out tonight. There must be a bit of trouble. Hold on. Hey, moi. Crack is in fun. But moi, now, the way we spell crack, you've got to get it right. Remember to hit them thumbs up. That is the way to spell crack. C-R-A-I-C. No, Enchanted. They're not coming on to tell a big sad story and tell the same story that they repeated hundreds of times on other channels. No, 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 no. I would like to know what their end game is. And Marie, yeah, Mrs. P, seen everything possible. Said to help them stop or move on for years. Having them on panel just feeds them and promotes them. I get what you're saying, but I would quite like to have a chat. I think we both can be reasonable. She'll probably tell me to fuck off, and that's quite all right. But yeah, I think it's time. If it keeps, they're clipping us. They've got a couple of clip channels now going on CJ. It's time that we clip them. Well, I'm not going to do it because I don't watch them and I've blocked it, but there's plenty of people who'll do it for me. Crack. You can use crack for so many things. Like, what's the crack? Normally you'll get, what's the crack horse? Any crack the night? Things like that. Just add crack in. I had some crack last night in the pub. It's not the crack you smoke, Replay. No, it's bloody not. Gossip, yes. There's plenty of Irish words I could actually learn you. And I would say JD and Craftastic would say the same. Hey, Jill. Jill's not been very popular this week. I've got one for you, Christine. Dry shite. You're nothing but an old dry shite. That's a good one. I use that word quite a lot, dry shite. I'm actually going to, Jane, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a post up a couple of times a week. Just with our slang words, because they are funny. It's like TT. TT has fantastic words, like the skank table. I mean, they can all sit over there in the skank table. We don't want to be part of that. I've never seen crack in my life, diamond eyes. And I'm going to admit something. You can get to know me a bit. I have never taken an illegal substance in my life. Never. I haven't ever even so much as seen weed. I've lived a very sheltered life. That's why people think I work in a convent. If they want to think I work in a convent, that's okay. Oh, the Nottingham slang words. I would say they're a bit rough. Bog off, yep. Or you're bogging. If somebody's a bit dirty, unclean, you'll say, you're a real boggin get. B-O-G-A-N. Do you think so, the chick? When I get angry, my Irish accent definitely comes out stronger. And I have to say, I have swore so much since I've started a channel. I'm actually affronted at myself. But I think YouTube makes you do that. It does. That, yep. Wandering Subs got it. Does the skunk table smell like tribe perfume and almost crack? Yep, it definitely does. That's another thing. My Irish friend calls hot people ride bags. That's true. You're a real ride bag. And then also threatens to kick people in the hoop. We do indeed. A good kick up the hoop doesn't do anybody any harm. Dirty stop out gets me every time. Oh, I know she's funny. No, we don't. We never say that, Louise. There's another Irish. We never say top of the morning to you. It just doesn't happen. We just don't do it. Another word we use is banjaxed. You're fucking banjaxed. Means you're done, you're finished. Hey, Remy. Hey, you're late, but I reminded a little bit, but a couple hours. Oh, well, you're only a couple hours late. I love your accent replay, though. Hey, up, duck. It's like sagacious. She's a Yorkshire. All right, sagacious. And sagacious got great mugs. Not as in mugs now. To drink out of. I'm going to get one, and I will pay you for one. Oh, you're over in the DC? I very rarely go over there. Sometimes I maybe go to Randy's, just for a little nosy, and Diane's channel. I get that, Enchanted, and it's very easy for people to say that. 99% of this community don't give a shite. They don't care what she says. They just see her for what she is, running from chat to chat. We get it. But until it's your name that's been used time and time again, and things have been brought up, rehashed, that's different. It really is different. You get a fire in your belly and you want to come out. I get that. You don't come out all the time. You only come out when it's really bad. Or it affects you the other one. Your mental health can go. Sometimes I see the most random people, places that I don't even think they would ever be. I know, Tilly. Remy, you love her candles. I take that. That's Laura. Laura Perplex. Doesn't she do the candles? 71, they're not worth the paper. Honestly, they're not. They're not. Well, that's true. I do get indigestion and heartburn. I've only got rage on me a couple of times, and I had to hit the live button because I wanted it out. Oh, did he say hate you? No, I'm quite happy. I don't even know anybody over there apart from those couple of creators, and maybe go on and have a look around. But I come back out again because I'm kind of just stuck in this. But I do sometimes go over to my other community, and there's a lovely creator goes live every Sunday that I always pop into hers. And we have a nice chat and catch up with all the OGs. Because been stuck in here all the time in this community, it's not healthy either. Oh, not Laura. All right, Remy. Let me see. Who makes them? Science Girl makes candles and soaps. I don't like candles that allegedly explode, in your opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Well, if she's got a wee business going, why not? Ginger, I see you in plenty of places. Girl, you're all over, as you should be. Yes, our lovely Helen. Love Helen. But Helen gets it too. Let's not, she gets a lot of abuse on here. A lot of abuse. And JD, please don't mention the name. Please don't mention the name. Oh, look, that's what I'm going to play next, Granny. Don't be striking me. Granny put up a clip. Freaking funny. Right, 1 minute. I'm going to see if I can share this. This was funny. I don't watch Molly Golightly, but I do sometimes watch the clip channels. Kool-Aid has brilliant content on her. I'm going to have to start. But she goes live quite a bit. Right, here we go. Right, hold on, pause. Now, Princess is in this clip. Is Princess the one that used to be the nanny that was in Wife Swap? Is that the same person I'm thinking of? She is a mess, beautifully broken. But a lot of people love her. They do. That's the nanny. Right. Not that she needs a nanny. He's probably her assistant. No, well, Enchanted. That's great that you can do that. But some people aren't just, if it's going on 3-4 years, yeah, I can understand why somebody would get upset. I do. I get it. Normally, if it's somebody random comments here or there, I can just switch it off. I don't care. But if it's the same person going at you and at you and at you, it can get to you. I get that. I'm not pausing, but I'm just going to put on. This is actually Granny's watching. Her clip. Granny, I didn't know you'd done clips. It was very good actually as well. All right, let me see. Here we go. Hopefully that'll come up. And this is a clip from Granny's watching on the lovely Molly Golightly.
Can we get a
Give me
recap?
that. Give me that. You're not allowed. I'll give you some celery. No.
Get off! Get off!
No.
Dude, I'm on fucking medication. I have to eat.
I eat this. I'll give you something else.
Yes, Rizzo. Thank you, my
I'm in
love.
my own house.
all right,
I'm,
okay.
I'm on fucking medication.
Okay, you really want this? Okay. You want to beat that?
Thank you, baby.
You just fucking humiliate me.
No,
On
I'm
my
telling you,
fucking life?
eat this.
You know what?
I'm looking out for you. We're going to get back in shape. We're going to look good. You look at how beautiful your face is. You look so beautiful right now. I don't want you to eat this
Do
cologne.
not collagen.
What's
Don't
that?
even ever do that. Ever fucking again.
Can I make you something healthy?
How dare you?
Okay, don't get mad at me for looking out for you.
That is cheese, is all it is.
Okay,
Cheese.
fine.
How fucking dare you? This is my fucking house.
It's your life.
Ooh.
I know
I
that.
am on medication. I haven't eaten
I know
anything
that, but
today.
I want.
I don't need you to tell me how I fucking fucking look.
You don't like people telling you anything.
Look at it, exactly. Rude as hell. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, there's just people are afraid to disagree with you. On the other hand,
Diabetics. I'm not a fucking diabetic.
okay, people.
Nah, they've always
People
got the
are gonna tell me I'm
clips.
a bastard for telling you to be healthy. Then you're just trying to kiss her ass. No remarks.
Coming from the
It's
biggest
bad.
fucking alcoholic that ever
So
fucking
now we're
lived.
fighting again because of the YouTubers. Because you are fucking crazy. There's
Oh, yeah?
something wrong with you.
Listen, I work my ass off.
Yeah.
And all you
And
fucking
you
do.
brag about it.
And
You talk to me like I'm a piece of shit. I mean, you control my life. You control my life. You dictate what I should do.
You're a 50-year-old fucking
No, you
man.
dictate my life. You
I
dictate my life.
dictate
Because
your life?
I say I'm afraid that I'm going to say something that's going to upset you. You have a weird
I
issue.
don't-
You used to be my best friend, but now something's wrong with you.
Oh, well, what is that?
You're schizophrenic because of YouTube.
I'm trying to.
Because
You just
and
said
then all of a sudden, out
something
of the blue, you call me up and you get me a bottle of vodka and tell me we're friends again. And
Oh,
then all of a sudden, out of the blue, you call me up and you get me a bottle of vodka and tell me we're friends again. And I'm like a man in the Twilight Zone. I love you, Marissa. I don't want to fight with you. You are my best friend, and I love you and adore you.
Yeah.
But you want to always say that I'm some sort of
Right.
enemy to you.
Right.
Okay, I never want to be in this channel ever again.
Sure.
Ever.
Right.
oh,
Take your fucking mic. It's fucking his. It's his.
Oh, well, I mean, the whole world knows about everything we do now. It used to be a little private, very private. And now the whole world knows everything we do. Because you weren't even online 24 hours a day. Think about the things you've done to me in the past.
Oh.
And I've done to you. I won't even mention those. So, come on.
Stop
It's almost like I
talking.
feel like you control whatever I can say or I can't say. But I can't do anything to
Oh
you.
my god, please.
oh my God. Hold on. Right. Who do you think was in the right? If she wanted the cheese, let her have her cheese. Come on. I mean, that's crazy. Sorry, I'm coughing here. Princess. I would say Princess has a point. Everything is put on YouTube. Everything. Their whole life. Everything. But I don't know if he should have pulled away. Oh, did she, Remy? Ah, you see, I don't watch her. Don't fuck with her cheese fish. Yeah, yeah. I did watch one night, or it was a clip. She was eating a big tub of ice cream. Sculpted it right in her. On a live, sat and sculpted the whole pot. Not a care in the world. But I don't think I would have pulled her cheese away. Come on, I don't think so. I'm thinking if I got another clip for you. I might have, actually. Hold on. Normally I'm running my gut that much, I forget to share clips. Hold on. Oh, shite. Hold on. No, I'm wrong. Hold on to your hats. Oh, he was struggling with alcoholism. All right, okay. Yeah, there's been a lot of fights with old Molly. And then the next minute, they're all friends again. Don't get that, but sure. But they were offline friends. They're good friends offline, aren't they? Deadly Queens, I don't know. I wouldn't put up with that shite from anybody. Right, hold on to see if we've got... Ah, yes, right. Definitely got to play this. Definitely got to play this. Hold on. This has got to be my favourite from CJ. This was brilliant. Here we go. And this is the very brilliant cartoon from our CJ. I love this.
I was watching YouTube late one night when I came across an awful sight. I saw Natasha go insane before my eyes, and suddenly, to my surprise, she killed the mash. She killed the noodle mash, the noodle mash, then threw her out like trash, the noodle mash. She stole all of her cash, the noodle mash. She killed the noodle mash. So people, please beware of this nasty beast, or you'll just be another lonely heart she's fleeced. No more we'll see that old noodle craft. Old Scammy said with an evil laugh, she killed the mash. She killed the noodle mash, the noodle mash. Then threw her out like trash, the noodle mash. She stole all of her cash, the noodle mash. She killed the noodle mash. Mrs. Portland's now having fun. Her nemesis gone and done, but she won't refund the money for her illegal PayPal fund. And Coops is loving gifting all the pounds with Hooker on chains as her baying hound. The taxman, though, was about to arrive. She's going away for 2 to 5. She killed the mash. She killed the noodle mash, the noodle mash. Then threw her out like trash, the noodle mash. She stole all of her cash, the noodle mash. She killed the noodle mash. Before I go, I'll say one last thing. And just for once, I won't be lying. You're all here upon my list, unless my dirty, ashy bitch killed the mash. She killed the noodle mash, the noodle mash. Then threw her out like trash, the noodle mash. She stole all of her cash, the noodle mash. She killed the noodle mash. So everything's cool down on YouTube land. Scammy's gone just like it was planned. And if by chance there comes Scammy Mark 2, we're locking the door. And that's for true. She killed the mash. She killed the noodle mash, the noodle mash. Then threw her out like trash, the noodle mash. She stole all of her cash, the noodle mash. She killed the noodle mash.
I love it.
Mash gone. Easy, Hooker, you impetuous young boy.
Oh, CJ.
Howdy.
Weatherford spoke with the woman and joins us live tonight with
What's
more.
this?
Mr. Weatherford, good evening to you.
Ben, both sides of this
Oh,
debate
I
say
think
they're
this was
receiving
a-
death threats from each other. Yet Cooper, the one accused of scamming, says this is a one-sided
Hold
affair,
on.
and she has the screenshots to prove it.
We don't want to see old Coops. Sorry, Coops. Right, I'm back. I have no idea, really. I think I put something on my playlist, but I'm not going to play that. Wasn't that brilliant? That's talent. That's what she wants to do. She wants to come on. If people left her alone, CJ would leave them alone. It's quite simple. She doesn't want to be fighting with people. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. She'd been working on that. That's a cartoon app. And I think it's brilliant. Brilliant. But I know we all miss her on here. But she'll be back. But she definitely is. There's nobody like to do lyrics and all that there. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I wish I had talent like that. Like she can come on, run her mouth. Not only that, but she can actually write a song, make a video for it, sing it, the whole bloody lot. And CJ, I hope you're seeing that how much you're loved on here and that you've got our support and we're behind you 100%. And I think you do know that. But I also know, you know, sometimes things you just have to step back. And that's okay too. It's okay. And it's also not a bad thing. If you feel that things are getting too much on here, It is time to step back. Never let yourself get to that stage that you feel anger, rage. It's just not worth it. Honestly, it's not worth it. I mean, YouTube used to be about coming on, having a chat, bit of a gossip. That was it. But now we're all going at each other. It seems to be the in thing. I know we're in the drama, the crama, but you know, it can get too much sometimes. And talking about crama, I hope everyone has been voting on the crama awards. Because you've got to get your vote in. CJ and myself have been putting up posts every day, and you can nominate up to 4 creators. So make sure that you get your vote in. Well, Deadly Queens, you're probably wise not to get stuck in the muck. We all kind of get stuck in the muck sometimes, but you have to get out of it, don't you? Burnt Popcorn, I have started and I've watched this all week. I don't even know how on earth, what the fuck, how I've got here, was remote living in Russia. Like the cooking, the living environment, Siberia, alien Russia. I'm addicted. I've been watching them every night. Brilliant. And I like doing that sometimes just to get away. Hey, Delaney, how are you, my girl? Yep, I hope I've got likes. How many likes have we got? Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to do a barb. What have I got? 68. Come on now, peeps. Has everybody hit that like in here? Please say you have. You can hit a like, you can hit a dislike. Whatever suits. I don't look at the dislikes, so I don't really care. But it all helps in the algorithm. Even the dislikes. But this is it, Deadly Queens. Watching how to fix a truck battery. Yep. But I've got hooked on all these bloody shows. These Russia. I'm never going to go to Russia in my life. And if anything, if I get a block on a clip on music that I've done, it always comes from Russia. They don't like a lot of my songs. They just don't like it. And you're not allowed to play them in Russia. So they block them. Oh, thank you, everyone. Long ago, I know that, Craftastic. That's good, Delaney. Glad to hear it, my girl. You've missed all my scowling, as we would say. But there'll be more drama next week. It just depends. The names just change. Let's be honest, the names just change. Oh, beautifully broken. You had it rough this week. But you know you've got over here to this good community. Granny's Watching's great channel. CJ. We've got, oh my gosh, we've loads of channels that you can come to. And we're not a bad lot, actually. We are actually, and Barb. Or Barb. I love Barb. Barb's good. Barb's good. She keeps to herself. She just likes doing her channel. She doesn't want conflict either. But if conflict comes to her, she's not scared to hit it back. I hope Barb will be all right. She will be. As I say, what were you saying, Enchanted? I missed you, girl. Being honest here. When CJ talks about Marie, I don't watch. And when Marie is on panel, I change channels. CJ, people who like you don't really care about the Marie bullshit. CJ, you need to decide to not care. I agree, Enchanted. But, as I said before, when it's your name been continually talked about, it's hard for that not to get to you. Until you're a creator or a channel holder, whatever they want to call us, it makes it so much different when it's your name. I tend to not listen. Oh, you working again? You working tomorrow, JD? Sunday. Gosh. Yes, you're definitely right. Be kind. Well, I think we had a great chat tonight. I think I've said all I needed to say. And I've been on what? Oh, I've been on nearly 2 hours. No, I have been on 2 hours. I don't know how people do this for 8 to 10 hours. I just couldn't do it. It's too much. 2.5 hours, 3 hours is enough for me. Running my gob. And especially when you're up here on your own. I actually don't mind living. I don't mind being up here on my own chatting. I think, do I celebrate? No, we don't, Delaney. I think that's just an American thing. Is it Thanksgiving this weekend? I thought Thanksgiving was the last Thursday in November. Is it not? And then Black Friday is the next day. But we don't do Black Friday anymore over here. Oh, in Canada, got you, Delaney. I will, Coco. So I'm going to say good night. I'm going to go and get a cup of tea. And a little snack. And CJ, if you're watching this, you know that we love you, girl. And we've got your back. Thank you very much to all my mods. We didn't get too many trolls on tonight. We only had a couple, which isn't bad. That's not bad. Well, enjoy your Thanksgiving, Delaney. And good night, everyone. Christine, AJ, everyone. Enjoy Sunday. Nice, relaxing day. I know you do, Enchanted. You do. I know that. And happy Thanksgiving to the lovely Canada. And good night, everyone. And I'll see you next Saturday with a bit more drama and chat. Speak soon. Bye.